Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Below the Stone, a story of dirt and rubble, or at least the demo for it. I just saw this pop up on Steam, and I thought it looked neat. Oh, cool. Wait. Am I just some weird kind of skull robot dude? I guess it's not really a skull, per se. What do we even... I don't know, I kind of like the chrome dome. What kind of beard do we want? Let's go with that. What kind of body? Oh, okay, there we go. So we just have a skin color that makes us kind of a weird blue man. Sure, why not? Perfect. Actually, do we want a blue beard? Nah, nice and red. And what is our name? Dwabo. Perfect. Create character. This is how we want Dwabo to look? Yep. Alright, start the game. Ready, blow, and... Yes. Let's see how this goes. So it's a mining and digging roguelike, and that's pretty much all I know about it. But it looked neat, so... Ah yes, we've made it. Welcome to the old halls of the Dwarven Kingdom. This area is usually off limits to rookies like you, but I have a mission for you to do. I planned on sending you into the cave, but we have a blacksmith to save. That clown of a blacksmith has gone missing, and he was last seen around here. We've also seen signs of kobolds lurking about. So listen up, my Greenbeard. Or listen up, Greenbeard. My first command to you as head explorer is to help me find the blacksmith down here. Without the blacksmith, we won't be able to craft any of our tools and armor we'll need for the other recruit cave divers. Oh, speaking of tools, you'll be needing a good weapon in case there are any of those stinking rock-chewing kobolds down there. Lucky for you, I brought an extra soup ladle. That ought to do for a greenie like you. Even then, if you lose my soup ladle, we'll just send another one if you little recruits down there. Oh, one of you little recruits down to find it. It won't be that easy when we send you below the stone for the first time, though. Good luck finding him. I'll just wait here and be finishing my savory soup. I feel like this is a suicide mission. Alright, as you just discovered, you can interact with some things. Click on the NPC on the left. Okay, so we can just destroy stuff. Oh, those sound effects need to go down. Oh yeah, go figure. I don't know why games have started doing this thing where the music is half volume but the sound effects are maxed. But maybe I'm just a weirdo, and... like, my perception of how sound works is completely different. It's very possible, I don't know. Tonight just certainly doesn't help. Okay. You can also dig through most walls, but you can only do that with the pickaxe equipped, so we gotta go find one. Let's see, anything else? Well, this is a cute game so far, and it looks like there's going to be a fair bit of digging and crafting. Like, almost that this is going to be Core Keeper, but as a roguelike, which sounds interesting? I'm curious to see how it goes. Various objects could be interacted with. Okay. Got our pickaxe. Let's move this over. Get rusty. So it looks like we also maybe have some extra inventory space. Yeah. So I can shift-click a lot of these over. Alright, and start mining. I'm just gonna dig my way upwards and overwards. It's gonna take a little while. I do wish digging was almost kind of not on a tile-by-tile basis, but like a sweep. But maybe that's just me. Alright, and we have a Crobbled. Come back here, fiend. I wish to beat the snot out of you. I wish to cook you in a soup, I mean. Oh, I like the ambiance. It's... I mean, so far it's got that kind of, like, fun, diggy cave dungeon crawler vibe. There we go. Well, we have the blacksmith, but first loot everything else. Aye, oh! Back off, you stinking vile creature! Don't come any closer! I don't let kobolds touch my beard! Oh, is that a fellow dwarf? Sorry, my visors, has given me some heightened smell over the years. And I guess by your smell you've already dealt with them. That means I'm free to have my dignity back. Huh? Get it? Dignity. Why are you staring at me that way? Are you not digging these puns? Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, me bearded brethren. I used to be a blacksmith. I mean, I am the blacksmith, and I'll be happy to serve your smithing needs. I can smell some fresh ores past the stink on you. So let's make a deal. Since you saved me here, I can craft you some nice new tools and armor in return. Deal? Aye. Let's head out of this place then. I guess he's just gonna sit there. Can I, harvest mushroom? The answer is no. Do we just go out this way? Do we just leave? Aye. Alright. I'm immediately overwhelmed. Hey, you there. Yes, you. That dang darn blurry blob moving all around over there. Come a bit closer so I can see you. Yort, that's right. Come closer. Ah, look, a fresh new Dwarven explorer. I hadn't seen one of you dang explorers come back from the darn mines in a while. Oh, wait. You're going into the caves? My condolences. I'm the foreman around here. Been so for 96 years. Yort, that's right. Well, let me tell you, in all my darn years at this gate, not a single dang darn dwarf has left without a proper list of work to do. And that's not about to change with you either. Yort, here's how we do it around here. Pick some missions for me, and we'll allow you to go below the stone to collect whatever you might need for yourself. However, we won't be wasting a darn drill pod or any other help to go rescue your hairy behind. Unless you complete at least one of the missions we need done here. Yort. It costs us a dang darn dwarven fortune to rescue you guys from down there, Yort. So pick carefully. Think twice or thrice before getting down below. Might be the decision that keeps you living until you're my age, Yort. Everything clear? Is that a Yort from you, little blurry blob? Go ahead and just pick something nice for yourself from the mission list. An old man only has so much dang darn time to wait. Alright, slay green slimes, 30 roguelite ore. I wonder how many of these I can do. Well, we might as well go for the one that gets me the most. Like, it'd be nice if I could select multiple. Oh, we can do a lot of them. Whee! Ah, max quest reach. Okay, so let's... I could go for the ore. Let's, maybe do that mix. Okay, but first and foremost, let's go find the blacksmith. Ah. A little bit more obvious than I thought. Hey, I was expecting you. What do you have for me today, if anything? Do you have it? Well, do you? Well, maybe not. Anyway, let me see what you have. Looks like this is your first time at the forge. Let me show how it's done. Alright, forge manual. I can figure it out. Okay, so we got some tin. Let's see. So we can make a number of things. We can make a better pickaxe, because we got a rusty pickaxe. What we probably want is a better pickaxe. A good axe. We can't do anything with armor, because it's all copper and lower. There were tin shoulders, but we don't have enough for that. We should probably make as many torches as we possibly can. Let's see. I've got bag. If I did a crossbow, that would be the end of it. Let's see. Do we want to just craft a dynamite? Alright, let's call that good enough. At least for now. And then we have a bank up here. Can't you see I'm doing important banking work? What do you need, huh? Wait a minute, you're one of those recruits, aren't you? Well, let me tell you something. You new recruits need to be sure to store things here, otherwise we'll have lost everything you acquired. Let me show you the vault. I'm sure you'll get the hang of things simply by stepping inside. Alright, so we can dump items that we don't need in here. Frankly, I'm just gonna put those away. Do I have 100 coins? I do have 100 coins. So yeah, let's get another bank slot, now that I'm gonna be using in the moment. Put the tin up. And that's it. There's also her, but I guess we'll talk to her just because. Actually, it looks like there's a couple characters to interact with. Huh? I almost have mistaken you for an astral fungi and made a potion out of you. Welcome, little one. I'm an alchemist by profession. I'm able to prepare you pretty much anything you wish for, as long as you provide the ingredients. Health potion, yeah, we don't have enough stuff for that. So you made it back in one piece. I'm surprised. The other miners were starting to take bets on whether you'd actually make it back on your first mission, but they didn't know I gave you an easy one. From here on out, we'll be sending you on real missions in the caves that lie waiting below the stone. A place where many dwarves like yourselves lost their lives building what our dwarven economy survives on today. Twisting, turning caves with unlimited riches, unseen ruins with treasures waiting to plunder. And if you don't make it back, trust me, no dwarf is ever going to see any of the stuff you brought with you again. We have a lot of important folks worth meeting around here. Here in the Dwarven Fortress of sorts, and as a rookie, you should make a priority to speak with each one of them before we send you into the caves. Oh, before I forget, the blacksmith told me he wanted to give you something. You should be across the way. I did talk to him, though. Maybe I have to talk to him again. Yeah, you scared me. Oh, you must be the new hotshot. I'm Imogen, the finest trader and goblin in the kingdom. If anyone says otherwise, they're lying. Tons of unique items come through my shop every day. So if you see something nice, you might not see it again the next time you're here. Be sure to grab anything that catches your eye, but don't forget to pay, of course. Oh, My prices might just double. Anyway, have a look around. Alright, so I guess I could have actually bought a tin chest plate, but I think I'd rather have the meta progression. Hee me tricks are tricky, but me must be quickly. For me tricks, you see, may not be sanctioned by the city. What? Alright. I guess let's go back and take a quick chat with the, blacksmith one more time, just in case. And then I think I'll just go down. Nope. Doesn't look like he has anything actually for us. Perfect journal. Check journal. Yeah, missions, quests. It's fine. Alright, I dig this. Not nearly enough dwarf games out there. And I know there's a bunch already. And I think there's going to be even more as a result of Dwarf Fortress and also Deep Rock Galactic, but there still needs to be more. Welcome to the caves. Explore around and see what you find, but remember, you can't leave the caves unless you complete at least one of your missions. Just one more swing, Cross, to show those youngins you still got it going. Ooh. Oh, never seen your face around here. You one of them new recruits or something. Oh, wait, you're that dwarf who saved the blacksmith, right? He's my little brother. Shame, getting caught by some kobolds and needing some newbie to save his beard from being scalped. Probably hit you with the digging puns. Pun too. Oh, you digging these puns. Pun too, didn't he? Old guy just swings a hammer all day. Never picked up a pick once. Get it? Picked up a pick? Ah, I thought it was funny. Guess I picked the wrong dwarf to joke around with. I haven't even said anything yet. Oh, I get it now. You must be admiring a master miner at work. Must be pretty special for you new guys. Since you're new to all this, come on around when you're looking for some of my sagely advice. No, thank you. We will never speak again. The one thing I do wish is that interacting with stuff, I didn't have to put my cursor over it as well. If it's highlighted like that, I feel like I should be able to press E as well. Okay, so we've got stuff to mine. Oh! Well, that's a new one. I don't know why that exploded. I didn't throw my dynamite. Okay, so I can eat mushrooms as well. I don't know if I can build anything here. Okay, but we can grab some stuff. Music's pretty good. I think this is this actually is an ore vein for some coal. It looks kind of like it. It's a little hard to tell. I wish the coal nodes were a little bit more apparent. Not actually a big deal or anything like that, just... I'm just going to be waxing some level of feedback, as I know developers often watch these and will say things. And so I might as well be at least somewhat constructive. Not overwhelmingly so. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I think it's just a little bit of visibility. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get through that. Whatever that purple stuff is, it is too hard for me to pick through. This too, actually. I wish there was a visual effect for, like, this is too hard. Like, you... I don't want to say, like, getting knocked back or something. Okay, now I don't know what we have in the area. Oh, dirt is way easier to dig through, so I'll have to keep that in mind as well. If I want to get the better ores. Okay, snag those. So I might actually be able to find some purple ore in here. And actually be able to get it. Because it might not be as hard. Yeah, I'm just going to try and grab a little bit of everything. Seeing as, it doesn't seem like there's any kind of time limit. It's mostly just go in, grab stuff, get out, rinse, repeat. No, still too hard. Well, I guess I'll just... We gotta find copper. But I guess we're just gonna end up with oodles of coal. Let's see. What else do we have? Can I get this? Yes. That might be tin. Tin ore. And yeah, more coal than I know what to do with. But hey, if I've got the inventory space, I might as well go for it. Either I can use it for something or maybe sell it. I'm not entirely sure. I do wish I could actually build some things myself. Just for the sake of being able to gear up while I'm here. Rather than having to go out every single time. But, I don't know. Maybe not. I really like... there's a game called Icarus, which had... it was like time-limited survival missions. And I really like the idea of that on a functional level. For a way of, like, combining survival mechanics with roguelike gameplay. And admittedly... there really needs to be more of a warning for that, but at least I know if the screen starts shaking, freaking bail. Because, something's gonna hurt you. I guess I might as well eat my mushrooms. There we go. Where'd that sweet music go to as well? Whoop. Yeah, that doesn't feel really fair to me, to be entirely honest. And unfortunately, I don't get to keep any of my stuff, so... let's see. Tin ore. Oh, can I pick up any more? Let's do a pair of sleigh missions, because I think we're going to need that more. I was trying to go for ore, but it seems like digging is actually extremely dangerous for reasons. I don't know. I don't like the idea of just being able to walk into a cave and having it blow up in my face for no good reason. I'm sure there is a reason why they explode, but it didn't feel particularly explanatory to me. It mostly just felt like you triggered my trap card and die in that order. And feels kind of cheap whenever that happens. Oh, I needed that tin pickaxe. So next, note to self, if I can get out of here. I would very much like to keep at least one spare tin pick on hand. Because, boy, mining with a rusty pick is surprisingly miserable. That tin pick, I miss it. I miss it dearly already, and we have only just begun. The music is really good. I'll have to make sure it's YouTube safe. I've had a couple of indie games not be lately, and it's kind of annoying. Okay, so what do we want to do? We have a couple of cave systems. M for map. Nope, doesn't seem to work. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go down. We've got plenty of coal here that I might as well snag. What I'd like to do is just find the tin so I can go get a pickaxe. There's just not enough warning for that. I'm legitimately, like, actually confounded. Because it starts rumbling and I'm like, okay, time to get away. And then it blows up on my face before I'm gone. It feels like I need to be on a hair trigger for this one. But that's kind of awful. Because I shouldn't have to be afraid that the rocks are just going to blow up in my face with almost no time to react. And I'm really curious about why that was a choice. I often go back to the bad DM. I'm going to call it bad DM game design, where it's the DM wants something to make the game feel more dramatic, so they're just like act out against the players, usually by doing kind of mean things. You know, harming players unjustly or seemingly unjustly. Well, I think I'm gonna get that green slime quest done in short order. Let's eat my mushrooms. There it is. Okay, so we can call an escape pod whenever we want. I don't think the explosions will actually be that bad. As we keep going. Because I'm sure I'll get more equipment and this will be much, much easier. There we go. At least the bats are easy. The mushrooms are plentiful. Okay. I'm just going to keep wandering around. Ooh, seems like we've got some kind of structure up here. Let's just keep kind of wailing on them. Looks like it's a bunch of kobolds. Here's the thing. Oh, they're spears. Ow. Yeah, I can't comfortably go in there. Let's just go back to eating mushrooms. I don't want to leave quite yet. What is this? Ah, potato. Ow, 13 damage. Rough. Alright. Looks like we're just gonna have to ram dwarf in here. There we go. Because, yeah, we've got a couple of treasure chests, and I'm not about to just leave them behind. Some tin shoulder pads. Actually super helpful. Resistance 8. Oh, that's probably huge. Okay. And my entire goal, to some degree, is to get in here, beat them down, and loot this place. Oh, I can just slash mushrooms. I don't have to pick up anything, we just need to hit it. Okay, that helps a lot. And that's too hard to... I don't think we can even get the tin, I guess, in that case. Well, in that case, let's just come here, grab our mushrooms, go back to O. I might as well just quaff every mushroom I can. Okay, we've got... Oh, they're like weird spud creatures. Like, semi-functional sentient potato things. Well, I might as well kill them for the extra potatoes. I feel kind of bad, if only because... But there's no questioning their usefulness. Okay, there we go. I wish this had like an EXP meter that very slowly went up and your character would maybe get a little bit better at mining or get like a random perk every once in a while. It's not necessarily that important to be had, but it would be kind of an interesting way of making each run feel a little bit more distinct. Because as it stands, it feels like it's going to be much more of a just gear up, go back to town, gear up, go back to town, rinse, repeat until you can maybe clear some stuff. Which is, it's not bad, but it definitely doesn't, it definitely doesn't have like, it's not utilizing the roguelike mechanics particularly well, I guess would be the way I'd describe it. That, from my perspective, roguelikes really shine with the procedurally generated power-ups and upgrades. And while it's not necessarily that important to have in every single roguelike, it does feel better in my opinion. Okay, can't get that stuff. I have to be kind of careful because I don't want things exploding in my face anymore. And I want the maximum amount of time. Warning before it happens. If I can manage that. I'd also like to have enough tin that we could potentially, let's see, enough tin that we can potentially... I'd make the pickaxe at the very least. Maybe the axe again? Definitely some armor. Okay. Because, yeah, my inability to mine stuff like that is a little unfortunate. Music has an interesting vibe. Alright, we've got plenty of slimes. I think those are all small slimes, though. Yeah, I just want 2 more bats. Unfortunately, we have entered the slime zone. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, cool. So now we've completed every single quest. I might as well look for another structure and see if I can get any more tin while we're here. But then we should probably bail out and get our next quest. I'm assuming these are probably good for the explorer. Oop. Okay, so if the rock is, already kind of busted looking. Got it. That's when it explodes. Well, luckily we've got oodles of mushrooms to just jam into our face. So even if things do blow up, I'm at least somewhat prepared. Okay. None of this is the explosive variety. Ow, rude. I want to see what's over here. Looks like more of the ammonite-y stuff. We have tin. Alright. Do we want to call it quits now? I've got a decent amount. Because, yeah, we've got a couple more of these spuddies that we should probably just rip through. Nope, more tin. Even though it'd be nice to get the extra gold or the EXP, I would love to have just... Okay, that was not one of the explodey boys. Ah, copper. It's not particularly common here. But maybe it's just the further you go, the more likely you are to find things like copper. Yeah, the other thing is, if I have a lot of stuff, like healing items and whatnot, going into the next run, I might be able to do something with it. Alright, what do we have here? Seems like it's another cobalt area. Okay. Get that. Now, are these throwing axes? Throwing axes. A couple of crossbow bolts. Fortunately, they are extremely limited use here. Ow. Okay. Go back to eating mushrooms for a bit. Okay, I think... it may end up being kind of risky. I mean, we've got plenty of heals. And plenty of beer. So maybe I'll be okay. Okay, we could mine through that. But yeah, let's clear this out. We've got a couple more chests, and then that'll be it for me. Whatever happens while we're in here, happens. I just hope I don't die, but it seems like I've got oodles of HP. And it seems like they're pretty weak to strafing, too. So I can just kind of go back and forth, and they can't quite cope. I'm noticing that there's a little bit of a stun lock when I get hit. Oh, there would have actually been a back route here. I guess there was a back route around here. It's fine. Hopefully the stun lock when you get hit goes down. Like if it scales a little bit based on how much damage you take, I think that would be really cool. So if you're really tanky and have a ton of armor, it's actually considerably less likely to stop you in your tracks. I'm getting oodles of beer and ham. I was hoping for more useful long-term resources. I needed that for something. Alright, and that should be it. Oh, I see. Just incoming. Oh! I was not expecting this to be survival mode. This feels like a bit of a difficulty spike, considering I've been fighting these guys mostly with cheese tactics and okay. Health potion. Let's see, cheese tactics and tricks up until this point, but whatever. Snag that. No, those are breakable spears. Alright, whatever. We got it, we didn't die. Ow. Ow. That's rude. Ow. That's really loud. Well, at least we get some loot. Let's see what we get. Congratulations, survived your first cave descent. Please enjoy the demo for as long as you'd like. Your progress will be saved here at the kingdom if you launch the demo again. Cool. I like it when that happens. Even more money and a bunch of stuff. Okay, so we got Cobalt on a stick. Damaged, Let's just make all of the ingots we can make. Okay, so first and foremost, what is the best pickaxe I can make? Copper. Let's see, can I make a copper sword as well? Yeah. And then we have a Viking helmet. I guess, let's go sell some stuff first. Namely, the rusty sword and pickaxe. I'm assuming it's worth next to nothing. Let's see, do we have anything else here that I don't need? Well, we've got 3 more inventory spaces. Yeah, I wish there were actually tags to tell me what these things are used for. The health potion requires that or that. Blue caps. Well, we haven't found any blue caps. So I guess no more health potions for me. Oh, we have one blue cap. Alright, so what else can I make? We don't need a hat. We could use a chest plate. We have a lot of tin. Okay, anything else? Looks like there's a lot under iron, but we don't have access to that yet. Torches, which we weren't using. Crossbow. Actually, you know... maybe we should do crossbow and crossbow bolts. Okay. And then I think I'm going to take everything else and we're just going to put it away. Oh, no, let's go see what the merchant has, seeing as I've got a lot of money. Or, it feels like a lot of money, it's not. So he sells the stuff I had for him, plus the armor and... I was hoping he would sell, like, more interesting things. Rare and unique stuff. But instead, we'll go here. I'll buy another bank slot. Big if unlikely ask that I would really appreciate here. Oh, looks like we can get a lot of tabs. I would love it if you can actually craft using, craft using stuff in your bank, so you don't have to go back. I'll have to double check if that's actually going to be the case. But I would like to not have to walk for it. It looks like it is the case. Yep, saying I've got 4. Cool. And we don't have anything down in the kitchens. So, I'm feeling better. Let's see. Quest-wise, we don't have too much. We might as well just pick up slime. That one's easy. And we'll make it so I can just get out of here whenever I feel like it. Because it seems like money is just kind of okay. There's nothing interesting in the shop yet. Maybe there will be later. I would love it if... the shop was a lot of more, like, rare stuff. Randomly generated items, some good, some bad. Very Diablo-style gear. I guess would be the way I'd put it. And I think just in general, this game would benefit greatly from a somewhat randomized gear system in that manner. Just to make exploration feel... Okay, so I have to time my attacks a little bit better than I have been. Oh, interesting. I can't do all of the quests simultaneously. So it has to do in sequence. Yeah, it's fair. Okay. Well, that didn't do as much damage, but that was the explodey variety. I'm getting better at spotting it. There we go. I'm just gonna wander around hitting mushrooms. We should probably do some mining, but, like, unironically, mining is the most dangerous thing that I can engage in this game, which is an odd thing. Okay, I'm getting better at identifying it, though. You can kind of tell it looked pre-cracked and wrong, so if you hit it, you can actually use it to your convenience, or at your leisure. You smack it once, and then you don't have to worry about it blowing up in your face. Because then you just get out of there. Okay, what is over here? And a lot of coal, but we don't really need coal. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with the idea of I would love it if you got EXP here. Like, just little bits. And it gets, like, progressively harder to level up, kind of. But each bit of, or each level offers, like, an odd perk. Like, slightly better mining, or, like a bigger light radius, or running faster. Or, maybe root buddies no longer hate you, and might even help you. Or something like that. And you can have, like, a tiered rarity system. I don't think it would be that important, but it would be kind of cool for, especially the longer delves, to have that level of progression, just so the runs feel distinct. And also kind of exciting, because, I don't know, there would be something cool about, like, getting a fun perk. That kind of changes how you play lightly. Though, I guess we'd have to actually be able to craft things to be able to cope with the perk system. Maybe, or maybe not, I don't know. I'm just waxing whatever. I love pursuing builds in roguelikes. And right now, I guess my problem is it doesn't feel like this really works with a roguelike formula. That I'd almost rather just be a dwarf building a base in the underground, rather than the bringing it back every single time. Or at least the gear system being the reason why I'm coming back. That it feels kind of not as exciting to have to go home. Still can't mine that stuff. It's not as exciting to have to go home to upgrade my gear. But if it was like, you're surviving as long as you can, maybe you have like a time limit or something like that, and you're trying to get as much stuff as you can, and then at the end of it you get extracted and get to use whatever your loot. Or maybe you don't get extracted. Maybe it's one of those that if you get completely wrecked, you lose everything. But if you do get out, kind of extraction shooter. I guess it's kind of doing the extraction shooter thing, where if you get out, you get to keep all of your stuff, which, like, okay, I can see that being fun and engaging in and of itself. I think it just needs more reason. I don't know. I'm gonna be of two minds on that one. That's iron, and I still can't mine it. At least I think it's iron. We might have to get iron from other places. Maybe the entire point is I'm not really supposed to be able to mine for iron at the moment. Okay, I don't know where the entrance... Ah, here's the entrance. Okay, beat the snot out of them. Right. The spears actually have, like, a physical presence, which I think is cool. That might be one of those where I... Oh, is that where I get the blue caps from? Maybe. Let's see. Heal up? Yeah. No reason for me to be anything short of near maximum. I don't have to be at max. Just getting up there. There we go. Copper pickaxe is just so convenient for traversal. There was a mushroom-looking dude around here. Also, it doesn't feel like my armor is really preventing a whole lot of damage. Okay. Nor is the copper sword really that much better. Okay, so I've been slowed. Yeah, I think this is a justified time to use the crossbow. How in the world have I not... Wait. Thought for a second I was losing HP. What? How in the world have I not killed a bunch of medium slimes at this point? Yeah, so that's an explodey. Whew. That's a bigger one, too. Ow. At least we get some copper out of that. Yeah, I mean, it will be worth getting our hands on. Like a full suit of copper armor. I think. I'm assuming resistance is just like a percentage reduction in how much damage we take. Which is why putting on thin armor really hasn't helped as much as I'd like it to. Okay. Don't have any explosives yet. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I even need to mine for tin, for example. I can go out of my way for it, but it seems a little unnecessary. Yeah, we still have that purple crystal that I don't know about. I'm assuming we can't mine iron right now, and maybe even the purple stuff, because devs don't want me to progress too far. Which is, yeah, it's fair. We do have dynamite, though. There we go. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, that's lead ore. Oh. We're not finding the right thing, apparently. That's why we're not finding iron. Alright, let's, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. Do we keep looking for iron just kind of in these walls? I guess I should probably get the slimes. See if we can find them instead. Unfortunately, lead, iron, and tin are all going to be kind of similar to me. It also looks like there's some kind of arena down below that is totally locked off. I might have to keep my eye on that one. Or even head down there. We should head down there. See, I don't think I'm benefiting too much by fiending hard for tin. If I could make like bronze or something, maybe. Yeah. Let's go down. Let's see whatever this thing is. Looks like it's another kobold fortress. It's open for something a little bit more dramatic. But it does seem to be a little bit more. It's a little bit more. Okay, Skeleboy's hurt. Luckily, most of these enemies are just going to ignore my existence until I'm done quaffing every mushroom I possibly can. Absolutely no prey drive. Ooh. Don't know, but we do need all that wood. There we go. Yeah, this is worth it. It seems like raiding the facilities... Ow! Raiding facilities very much is worth my time. Okay. Let's see. Do we quaff potion? I'm gonna just quaff potion. And then I guess we should go find those slimes, because my inventory is beyond full. And it is slightly a shame to lose some of these things. Silver shoulders. Already had silver shoulders. I didn't even realize. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's just head back the way we came. Maybe there's another biome where iron is more common. I don't know. I'll just keep wandering. Find those medium slimes. Which, speaking of, I should not just pick that objective. Ever. Well, there we go. So now I've just got to find a couple more. This iron? No. I think this is all just tin stuff. Lead ore to iron ore. Yeah. some point we'll figure out what iron looks like in the environment. Let's see, guano. I don't think we need guano. Yeah, let's just grab what copper we can find. If we can find it. Unfortunately, it seems like it's just going to be tin for days. Okay, big cave though. Slimes? Spiders. We do have the gold key. I think I need a kobold head. What else do we get rid of? Ghost veil, silver gloves. Ooh. Okay. Grab that, whatever this is. We'll get rid of the blue cap too. Fortunately, I think the spiders mostly just live in water. Smaller spiders, and the bigger ones toss web. Oddly enough, usually spiders are a bit of a concern for me. Here, not a problem in the slightest. The venom hurts. I'm assuming eventually these web spots are actually going to slow me down. And it'll be a lot worse trying to traverse this area. Okay, what else do we have? I mean, I did say a little further out, different biome, maybe we'll be able to find iron. I don't know what that was. It didn't blow up. Or at least it didn't blow up on me. Let's see, what else do we have? More tin than we know what to do with. I don't want to get rid of it. Oh. A lot of copper. Grab that. So I now glow. Okay, more of the purple junk. Let's see, spider eggs used in cooking. I think I'd rather have amethyst shards. Okay, let's probably just work our way over here. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to make a full set of copper gear and then some. Which, oh, there is a cave over here. Looks like it's more spider junk, unfortunately for me. And there's the iron. Okay, so now we know what that looks like. Okay. Yeah, so my persistence it's paying off. 'Cause I'd like to finish these quests, but it kind of doesn't matter as much to me, because money's meaningless. Unless we have something to spend it on. And, like, straight up, I think the shop is fine. I would love it if we could actually buy, like, perks. But for our next dwarf. Maybe. No, maybe even for the current dwarf. I was gonna say for our next dwarf, so there's kind of an incentive to eventually lose. But in retrospect, that kind of sucks in its own right. Because then you're kind of encouraged to just have a sacrifice run. Let's see, lead ore, linen cloth. You know what? Actually, I don't think we need linen cloth. We should have plenty of that. I just want a little bit more iron. Maybe some backpacks. Alright, let's see if that gets me a little bit more amethyst. Not much. Yeah, let's go check out that little cave area to the right. Maybe go up? Because looks like it's more spiders. Okay, new slightly harder biome. Hopefully this one still has green slimes in it. That's the one thing. I need to kill a handful more. Well, it's got kobolds in it. That's nice and familiar. Green. Well, if there was a biome to have large quantities of slimes, this would be it. Alright, here we go. Just hope Big Boy here splits into 2 mediums. He did not. Fine. Got some skelemen, some other stuff. Dang, small slime biome. Not really worth caring about too much, but we do know that we can find green slimes in this general vicinity. Meat? Bag that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this direction until we find slimes. Got whatever that is. And if you see any iron in the wall, I'm stopping for it. Ooh. Okay. This is probably worth it. Empty miner flask, tin gloves. Lead fury hammer. 7 damage, low speed. Okay, hella knockback. Really good in melee. Maybe not so good against ranged enemies, but probably worth it. Okay. Keep hitting that guy. I mean, yeah, I can pretty much just baseball bat everything around here. That's a good sign. Just need 1 medium green slime. Please be forthcoming with the loot that I desire. Unfortunately, the boner boys are much more accurate and damaging. It's a bit of an issue. Okay. Go back to just quaffing mushrooms. Anything else we can get rid of? I could get rid of my copper sword. We could also go back to that slime biome. Maybe things respawn in this. I'm assuming they do. Let's see. Silver shoulders. Do we just get rid of the copper sword? Yeah. I'm just going to take all the arrows. They might be incredibly helpful. Okay. Ooh. Other new biome? Ah, spiders again. Nope. Not iron. I guess I might as well beat my way through these guys. 25 damage. I mean, they're kind of worth it. The torch effect for even just a little while is really nice. I won't have to bail. Even though my inventory is, like, obscenely full. And is causing issues for me. What was that noise? Oh, it's just these things. Being very vocal. Alright. Oh. My time is at an end. Even if I wanted to continue, grab a little bit more, it looks like it is time for me to go. So, call the escape pod. Let's get out of here. Guess I should do one more of those. Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and get a medium green slime to show up. There's one. Okay, yep, counted. Yeah, I guess I should have thought about that earlier. Well, one way or another, yeah, we're just cruising. But I do want to make sure we kill all the little guys before I get just bounced by a bunch of stuff. Alright, so it's got a lot of what I like. That's really loud still for some reason. We'll see if any of my audio actually even carries over. But I like the kind of loot and exploration gameplay. I mean, it very much hits the same spot as, like, Terraria and so on and so forth, which I'm a huge fan of how that game works, and so seeing more games kind of in that vein, it feels good. And I would love to see more of this. I still think it needs a little bit of time in the oven. Just in terms of... let's see, there. I just want to get a lot of these resources around. Needs a sort button for this, that's for certain. But a little bit more time in the oven just in terms of, like, refining the mechanics and maybe giving players more of a reason to stick around, or not. Because currently I don't want to come back to town because it means resetting the whole dungeon and having to go through the early areas. And if it was more of like a small structured Dwarf Fortress style, or not Dwarf Fortress, Deep Rock Galactic style run where you have like a very specific set of objectives and then you extract. I know that's what it has, but the environment is so big and the desire to go out and grab iron, especially, you know, whatever the next tier of resources, that those two run counter to each other, and I don't think it's helping the game, because you effectively want to spend all of your time out mining and crafting, just like you would in a game like Terraria, and as little time coming back to town as possible, because it just doesn't help to come back. You have to come back anyway. You have no choice because you can't build, or you can't build anything. You can't upgrade any of your gear until you do so. Copper helmet any better? Nope. So all we need is a copper chest plate. We're actually pretty kitted out here, because we don't need any more ammo. We don't need anything else. I guess a bone shaman helmet would have been nice, but I did not collect enough bones. It's fine. I do wish the gear had like set bonuses and randomized unique effects, or maybe not. Like the Viking helmet gives you a +2 damage or something, so there's a reason for me to use the Viking helmet over an iron helmet, so it's not just a series of linear upgrades. Because as it stands, I don't know. Let's see. I want more reasons to do the things that I'm doing in this game. And if I can get that, this is going to be really fun. If I can't, it's still going to be enjoyable. It's just going to be... It's always going to feel like, oh, there could have been just so much more. Alright, let's just sell that, go buy another bigger bank space, and dump things off, and then end it for here. So, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. And of course, I guess if you want to play this game yourself, I probably should have preambled with that. The demo is available on Steam right now. I will leave a link in the description below. But, with all of that said, I guess thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.